Welcome to A Word of Hope for Tuesday of the ninth week in Ordinary Time. Also, the time when we celebrate as a memorial Saint Norbert. Also, I might add that Father Don Goergen, I'm going to be absent from Word of Hope for quite a while because I'm moving from the current ministry and will be taking some time apart. So I want to say it's been a pleasure to have the opportunities to be with you. Our gospel today is very important and one we could elaborate at great extent. But there is a line in the gospel, you may be familiar with it: pay to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God. As Pharisees show Jesus a coin with Caesar's image and ask whether they should pay the tax. What is the relationship between church and state, faith and politics? In our own world today, how do we configure those? Clearly, in our society, and rightly so, we affirm the separation of church and state. The state doesn't have an established religion. There is a separation between church and state, and yet the state guarantees freedom of religion. But even though there's separation of church and state, there is not that kind of separation of our faith from politics and the political world. But neither do we want our faith to conform simply to the politics of our society. We want our faith to inform our political decisions, our political choices, the influence we have in our society. So it's not faith as a kind of political option. We don't want to use our faith as such to mandate certain political decisions, but we do want to bring our faith into our social and political life. This, it seems to me, is one of the great challenges of our times: to be free in the practice of our religion, to be free to speak from the vantage point of faith, but to recognize that we should not allow politics to simply determine our faith, nor for our church to determine the political decisions that must be made. Complicated? Yes, indeed. But this should also be something we ponder in depth as we think about Jesus saying, "Give to Caesar what is Caesar's, but to God what is God's." And our deepest loyalty is, of course, to what God asks of us. God bless you.